Now, all new at 5, it's time for another Politifact fact check. Tonight, we're looking into Donald Trump's claim that a $400 million payment to Iran was a ransom.
And we're also digging into whether Hillary Clinton blurred ethical lines during her time as Secretary of State. Here's Jameson Euler.
$400 million in cash. He denied it was for the hostages, but it was.
Donald Trump on the campaign trail claiming $400 million paid to Iran back in January on the same day 5 American hostages were set free was, in his words, a ransom, a claim the Obama administration denies and one Politifact started digging into.
For the Obama administration, the optics of this are certainly not ideal. It definitely looks fishy, and it raises a lot of eyebrows.
Politifact finding Iran had a legitimate claim to the money as part of a decades-long financial dispute with the U.S. Some experts saying because of that, the release of the $400 million once the American prisoners were headed back to the U.S. was more like leverage than ransom. And Politifact saying Trump omitting the backstory of that money in his claim rates his statement as mostly false.
But I do know that she has abided by the ethics agreement that she signed at the beginning, which was not to take any action on the part of the State Department that mixed foundation business.
Former Michigan governor and Hillary Clinton supporter Jennifer Granholm taking to the airwaves after a batch of newly released emails between Hillary Clinton's aides and a Clinton Foundation official set off another debate over whether Clinton blurred the lines of the nonprofit bearing the Clinton name and the political connection she had in her time as Secretary of State.
She's really missing the point here, the broader point, which is that there was supposed to be a firewall between the two interests, and these emails are showing that there were really quite blurred lines.
44 questionable emails that were uncovered by a conservative watchdog group that Politifact says makes Granholm's claim mostly false. Last year, several media outlets reported the Clinton Foundation may have violated its memorandum of understanding with the State Department by not disclosing certain donations it received over the years. I'm Jameson Euler. We'll see you back here next week for another Politifact fact check.